Okay. Now, fractions. Which are the types of fraction? Do you know that?
No.
Types of fractions. Which are they? Can you tell me? Yes, no. You can answer that in Gujarati also. Okay, don't worry.
Mixed fraction, simple fraction,
Okay. One is proper fraction. Okay. Then there is improper fraction, and another type is mixed fraction. Okay, right?
yes.
Hold on a second. I need to. Yeah. Okay. Now, when we talk about fractions, we know fractions. How do we write it? We write a simple line. Then there is numerator and denominator. Right? Numerator and denominator. Correct? ગુજરાતીમાં એને કહીએ આપણે અંશ પૂર્ણાંક અપૂર્ણાંક કહીએ ફ્રેક્શન ને બરાબર છે. અહીંયા જે છે એ છેદ અને ઉપર અથવા તો નીચે એવું આપણે શબ્દ વાપરતા હોઈએ છીએ. આને જે છે છેદ માટે શબ્દ વાપરતા હોય છે. ના છેદમાં 5. રાઈટ. So proper fraction, what is the definition of proper fraction? Where the numerator is always smaller than denominator. Right? Examples are 3 by 5, 1 by 2, 7 by 19, etc. Where the numerator is less than denominator. Okay. What are improper fractions? Improper fractions, they will have numerator greater than denominator. Say for example 3 by 2. Okay. Or let's see 7 by 3 or 8 by, let's say, 6. Okay. So what do we do in such cases? It is still divisible by 2. What is fraction? Fraction is simplest form of division, right? So we can divide 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2. Now you have to do subtraction. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So how do we write this? Right? So 1 whole and 1 by, correct? This is mixed fractions. These are mixed fractions where you have to write the whole number and the proper fraction side by side. What it means is, if I write it here, say for another example, if I write it 4 into, or rather, hold on a second, 4 whole and 3 by 4. So what is the meaning of this mixed fraction? It is 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 3, 19, 19 by 4. Correct? This is the improper fraction, and the conversion of this into by division will come back to mixed fraction, which is 4 whole and 3/4. Correct? Are you with me on this?
Yes.
Any questions up to this point?
No.
Very good. Okay, so that is the basic thing. Okay, these are the basic stuff. Now the next part is addition and subtraction of fractions. Right? So for that, another terminology, another important term that we need to understand is like fraction and unlike fraction. Like fraction, unlike fraction. Right? Two fractions where the denominator is same. When two fractions have the same denominator, they are called as like fractions, right? 3 by 5 and 1 by 5. So these are like fractions. Okay, and unlike fractions are the ones where the denominator is different. Say for example 3 by 4 and 2 by 7. These two are unlike fraction, like and unlike. Okay, clear about this? Okay,
Yes.
so when you have to add or subtract, when you have to add or subtract like fractions, that becomes easy. Addition of like fraction, that is very easy. Okay, how do we employ this? Simply, you have to write it in the proper way. Okay, then you write the common denominator at the bottom, that is right below the central line, and you add these two. 3 plus 1 is going to be 4 by 5, right? You get the answer as 4 upon 5, which is also a proper fraction. So this will be the final answer, right? 4 by 5 is going to be your final answer. When it comes to unlike fraction, how do you do it? 3 by 4 plus 2 by 7. So you have to make them, you have to convert them into like fraction with the help of, what do you call it? What is the process?
Multiplication.
Multiplication, right? And what will you multiply 4 with? What will you find out? You will find out
4
the,
5. 4
you will,
multiplied by 5.
yes, you will find out LCM for both these numbers, right? You'll start with 2, 2 2s are 2, 7 is indivisible by 2, so again 2, 7. 7 is a prime number, so simple. Okay, so what is LCM? 2 by 2 by 7, that is going to be 28. And how do you make 3 by 4? Now 3 by 4 has to be converted into the fraction which has got 28 as denominator. So you have to multiply denominator with 7. If you want to multiply denominator with 7, you have to multiply the numerator with 7. So it becomes 21. Okay, and same way 2 by 7 will have to be multiplied by 4. So you have got 8 by 28. Okay, now you can do the addition. Now you can go for the next part where you have to add them. Okay, so I'm going to, right, what will be it? 21 by 28, right? It was, hold on a second. Sorry, not 20, yes, 21 by 28 plus 8 by 28. So it becomes 28, 21 plus 8, that is going to be 29 by 28. Now will this be the final answer?
Yes.
No. The final answer when it comes to addition or subtraction or even multiplication or division of fractions, if you have come to this such an answer, right, where the numerator is greater than denominator, so it becomes which kind of fraction? Improper fraction. If the sum of whatever operation you have done, addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, okay, and the answer comes by a an improper fraction, then what you have to do, you have to convert this into a proper fraction or a mixed fraction. Okay, you'll have to convert it, you have to simplify it. So what do? You have to divide 29 by 28, which is 28, it ones are 28, and the remainder is 1. So final answer of this problem will be 1 whole, 1 remainder, and in the denominator you have got 28. Okay, this is the final answer. Right, so I want you, hold on a second, Hitanshi is here, hold on a second. Bolo, अंदर bedroom में मुझे. Okay, now I want you to solve these few sums. Okay, let's see. uh, let's see, you try this one, number 3 example. uh, 3 by 7 plus 4 by 5, okay, plus 2 by say 9. Okay, and You try this also. Number 4, example number 4, which is, okay, you try this. Just 2 example, you have to try it now and tell me the answer. Multiply. How did we find out the LCM? How did we find the LCM? LCM is going to be 7 into 5 into 9, which is 315. Okay. How do I know that? Well, simple, because I did my tables well, right? 7 5 is 35, 35 9 is 315. If you don't know that, you will have to multiply it on the side. That 7 5 is 35, that you already know. 35 9 you will have to multiply. Okay, right? So you get 35. Now you have to convert 3 by 7 into 315. So what will you multiply with? 7 is left, so 9 by 5, which is 45. Okay, right? You have to multipy denominator with 45, which means you are going to multiply numerator with 45. 45 3 size, 3 5s are 15. 1 carried over, 3 4s are 12 plus 1, which is 135. Okay, then you have got 4 by 5. Again, you have to convert it into 315. So what will you do? 5 is there, right? So 7 9s are 63. Okay, 3 4s are 12. 1 carried over, 4 6 are 24 plus 1 250. Okay, and then you have to multiply same way with 2 by 9, so you will have to multiply with them with 35. So 35 2 is going to be 70. Okay, so I have converted all these 3 fractions into their another form, right? Their multiples, and then we have added them all. Now the denominator same, so that we can add all the numerators. The numerator added will come the answer to 457, and the denominator is still 315. Hold on a second. Okay, so now what you do, you have got another improper fraction, so you have to divide 457 by 315. When you do it, you will find out that the remainder is 142. So you write down 1 whole 142 by 315. Okay, did you get it? Same way
Yes.
for the next one, 7 and 4, you don't have a common denominator, right? So they are unlike fractions. Convert them into like fraction, which will be with the denominator 28. Okay, and 7 4s are, so 5 4s is 20, 4 7s is 28, so 3 7s are 21. 20 minus 21. Now this is where the first chapter kicks in, right? You have a bigger number to be subtracted from a smaller number. So what do you have? 20 minus 21. So answer will be minus 1 by 28. This is also an acceptable answer, because in fractions you will come to such problems. You will come across such problem. Okay,
Okay.
right. So I'm going to give you some more problems for solving. Okay, let's see number. Uh, where did we come? Is the class going on? You need something? Which one? This one? Physical. Okay. Hmm? Nah. Sometimes in English, physical first starts with PH. We are going to number 5. Example number 5. Let's see you try this one. Okay. 3 by 5 plus 13 by 15. Very easy example. Here you will have to find the LCM, and then you have to do. And number 6 example as 12 by say 17. Hmm? Plus, yes, physical. 13 by 34. Very easy examples. And third one, you can do subtraction. 3 by 7 minus 5 by say 16. 5 by 16. Okay, try this. Come on, you try these three.
16 upon 20.
Which one? No. 16 by 20. No, that is incorrect. First of all, you have to find LCM between these two, 5 and 15. What is the LCM of 5 and 15? You have to do it by the long division method. Simple. Now 5 and 15, the bigger one is 15. You have to start with the smallest prime, which can divide 15, which is going to be 3. So you got 5 and 5. Now that becomes very easy. So you have got LCM as 15. Okay. So 3 by 5, you have to convert it into 15. What will you do? How many times 5 is 15?
2 3.
Yes, multiply it by 3.
3
So
multiplied by
9. And what about 13 by 15? What will you do? It is already 15, so no need to multiply, right? All you have to do is now add 9 by 15 plus 13 by 15, so that becomes 22 by 15, right? And we know 15 ones are 15. So 22 minus 15 is going to be what? Mental math, do it. Twenty-two minus 15, mental math. Yes, you said it right. Can you speak it? Can you say it loudly? I didn't hear you. I just could read your lips. You said it correct. What will be the remainder? No? What is 22 minus 15?
22 minus
22 માંથી 15 જાય તો કેટલા રહે?
7.
Yes, very good. 7 by 15. So this is your answer. Okay, now you try this one. Yes, 17 is a prime number, so you cannot divide it, right? So for 17 and 34, your LCM will be 34, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So when you convert 17 to 34, you have to multiply it with 2. So 12 multiplied by 2 is 24. 13 remains the same. So 24 plus 13 is going to be 37. And you get 1 whole 3 by 34 or 3/34th fractions. When you say it in 3 by 34 or 3/34th, right? And then you have a subtraction example where you have got 7 and 16. They have got nothing in common, so you have to just multiply them to get the LCM. Okay, so 16 7 is 112. Okay, if you want to do well with mathematics, you have to do your tables first. That is minimal requirement. Okay, yeah, you should be very good with tables, then only you can succeed with fractions. Okay, so now 17 to be multiplied with 16. So 7 16s are is going to be 112, and 16 threes is going to be 48, or 3 16s are, right? 48. 16 sevens is 112, so 5 sevens are 35. 48 minus 35, answer is 13. This is a proper fraction. That is your answer. Simple. Game over. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So, uh, hold on a second. We have got about 5 minutes left. So what I will do is I will just take small example of multiplication because that's what we are going to study in this chapter. Okay. When it comes to multiplication, okay, of fractions. Please pay attention here. Multiplication of fraction. What you have to do is you have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. Simple.
No.
Okay. So let's see one example. 2 by 3 and let's say 3 by 7. Okay. So how do you multiply them? 2 by 3 into 3 by 7 is 2 into 3 divided by 3 into 7. 2 by 3 is 6. 3 by 7 is 21.
It's upon 91.
6 upon 21. Very good. Right. Another example. Let's see 3 by 5 into 15 by 21. Now what will you do? 3 into 15, 5 into 21. Now this is where it gets little bit tricky.
45 upon 105.
Very good. 45 upon 105. Now do they have something in common? This is where what you studied in grade 6 and lower standards. Factors come in, right? You have to find common factors. So what you do is instead of writing 3 by 15 or 45, you write them in the form of simplest factors. You remember how to do factorization? 5, 45, right? So how do you factor that? 5 plus 4 is 9. It is divisible by 3. So 3 15s is 45. Another 3 is 5. Another 5, it's going to be 1. So what are the factors of 45? 3 by 3 by 5. Same way for 105. Same way for where is it? Okay, same way for 5. Okay, hold on a second. I think there was a problem with the file. There was a minor problem with the file. Okay. We lost all the data there. Okay. Can you please remind me what was the 3 by 5 and another was what? 15 by 21. Yeah. Okay. Now, so like you said, 15 3s are 45, 21 5s is 105. So we have to factorize them. 45 is 3, 15, again 3, 5, and 5 is 1 for 105. Again, 5 plus 1 is 6, so it is divisible by 3. Am I sharing this? Did I forget to share? Yeah, yeah. Okay, now, so 3 3s are 9. Okay, remainder is 1, so 3 5s are 15. 5 plus 3 is 18, so I cannot divide that, but 5 into 7, and 7 ones are 7. So you have to write down the factors. 3 by 3 by 5 divided by 3 by 5 by 7. You have to cancel out the common factors and whatever is remaining is your final answer. 3 by 7. This is your final answer. This is where it gets interesting. Okay. So you will need to work on your tables first thing, and I'm going to share some worksheet for you so that you can work out the simple addition and subtraction problems. Okay.
Okay.
All right then. Fine. Bye bye.
Bye.